have a message for those who have been called, for those who feel called to watch this video right now. And I have been told by my higher self, by my spirit guides, that I needed to get on YouTube because these videos will be used for years to come. And I'll tell you my story at the end of the message, but I had been trying to um, grow or just like post on social media, on other apps, like short form content. And I didn't feel aligned. I didn't feel like my message was coming through and I wasn't able to share what I needed to share. And finally, I have had this urge to do YouTube. And finally, I know why. It's because the content on YouTube is evergreen. So whenever you get this message is when you're supposed to find it. And I know that I'm filming this in 2026. I know that it's going to be watched throughout 2026. 2027 is going to be a really big year and beyond. Like, this is what I feel, this is what I've been told, and I am here for my first YouTube video sharing this important message. And they have been telling me to tell you. As I was coming home from work, I kept hearing in my mind, I don't even know how to describe it, like my third eye, in my spirit. I've been feeling in my spirit, tell them, tell them, tell them. Because last night I got a message for myself that I thought was just for myself. And the message is, sometimes the best course of action, the best path is not always easy. It's not always simple. It's not always fast, but it has the best outcome. The best path is the best outcome. And to not lose faith, to not lose the vision, to not lose your faith in yourself, to not lose faith in your intuition, in your gut, because your intuition and your gut is the GPS that is telling you where to go on this path. And I wrote this in my journal last night. This was February 16th. So it was the last day of the wood snake, the year of the wood snake in the Chinese zodiac sign, if you know. Um, and I thought this message was just for me, but I'm hearing and I'm realizing today on the first day of the fire horse year that this is for a lot of people. This is for the masses. And different people are meant to hear it at different times throughout the year, throughout their life. So I have been told, okay, fine. I wasn't planning on sharing everything I wrote because I thought it was just for me, but I'll share it. So the vision and what I was hearing is that like I'm like the scout. I'm like the scout that has to go in front of the group to survey the land, to see if there's any danger, to see if there's like any pitfalls. Like, oh, there's a river there, there's a water source there, there's this here. Be careful here when you turn. The land is uneven, like whatever. I'm just the one that has to go out in front and survey the land and get these messages and come back to tell people, to help people on their path. And it may be difficult because the main gist of the message was just that the best path is not the easiest. The best path may not be the fastest. It may have challenges, it may be scary, but that does not negate that it is the best path. Because those paths, and this is really significant for the year of the horse, because a lot of people are which is good. They are believing. Like, this is the horse, it's momentum, it's forward movement, fast action, like everything's happening, which is true. Everything is happening. Everything is always happening for you, and there's always forward momentum. But if there's ever a time where there is doubt, where you feel like, I'm feeling like I'm moving forward and there is momentum, but where is it? Like, why aren't things happening? I feel it, but I'm not seeing it. This is your message. It's because sometimes the paths that are easy, are quick, are short, are sweet, there's shortcuts, whatever it is, sometimes they don't lead anywhere. Sometimes they're just loops. Sometimes there's a dead end. And yeah, it's easy to walk. There's no obstacles, but you're just going to keep going and going and going. And on the other hand, the best path with the best outcome is the one where you will have a good life. You will have a fulfilled life. You will have like the dreams that you have been wanting, the desires and the visions that you have been wanting. This is the path where you can actually build a life that you love. This is the path where you can build a life that is sustainable. And it's a path where you don't have to keep chasing to try to make things happen. It is the path where things naturally happen for you because it is your path. And the thing is, everyone has a different path. So just because someone has one path that seems easy and then yours feels hard right now doesn't mean that that other person's path doesn't get more difficult later on and yours gets easier down the road. You just don't know. So one, you just cannot compare, and you cannot use the external, like all the other things that you're seeing on your path, you cannot use that to validate if you're on the right path or not. You cannot use the time. This is very important. The timing, the things that are happening in the 3D, like the events and the circumstances, you cannot use those things to validate if you're on the right path. The only way to know if you're on the right path, the best path with the best outcome, is you have to feel it inside. And it is through your intuition, it is through your inner guidance. And that can be whatever you believe in, be it God, be it source, universe, your spirit guides, angels. It can be your, your dead grandmother, your grandfather that has passed, your mom or dad that has passed, that you can feel is like guiding you throughout your life. Everyone knows that feeling. There's not a person in this world that has never had that feeling where they, I'm getting emotional, where they know that they're being watched over. And when you have that feeling, and it's so true, it is so real, it is undeniable, that is the truth. So I don't want to get emotional. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna get emotional, but that is the message. And that's the message. And I was driving home, not driving, I was on my way home from work. I take a train to and from work, and I thought this message was just for me, but I just kept hearing, tell them, tell them, tell them, tell them. And it had to be on YouTube because someone somewhere is going to watch this in the future. And you will know if it's you or not, because this is going to resonate and you are going to feel it in your entire body that this is true. And one of the other things that I was feeling as I was preparing to make this video is, now more than ever, today is February 17th, 2026. So all the things happening in this time. There's so many just difficult things with, like, in the US, at least. That's what I know. Because that's where I live. So in the US, there's like all the deportations. There's all the like hate where different races. There's the Epstein files that are coming to light that is just so heartbreaking. But what I'm feeling is just now more than ever, everyone needs to do their part in living in their truth, living in their light. And the only way to do that is to connect with ourselves and go inwards and to be our true, authentic self. And when we are in our authenticity, in our power, in our highest path, in like the truth of why we are here, like why are you on this earth? What did you come here to do? When you are living in alignment with that, you are just vibrating at such a high vibration. It just makes other people I don't know how to describe. I'm seeing it and I'm feeling it. It also lifts people up. It brings other people's energy up to your level. So this is how I'm scared because this is my first YouTube video. And I'm scared to share this message and look weird, like channeling. But okay, that is the message. I'll add on later at another time when I feel called, but I think this is like as much as I can do right now, like because it is just so new and it is so scary to me. Yeah, and then my personal story I'll share in another video. Okay, thank you. I hope it resonates, and I just hope that when you get this message, when you feel this calling, when you hear this calling, that you follow it and you answer the call and you live in your highest path. Thank you. Oh my God.